when I was maybe 10 years old or so. I was riding my bicycle, and I was looking for a baseball game, a pickup baseball game. And I saw 3 or 4 young men on the baseball diamond. This was in the summer. And I thought it was baseball cards, the kind that used to come with the hard bubble gum with it. So as I approached on my bike, I was thinking, how can I swing a deal for a, Whitey Ford or Hank Aaron or Willie Mays? And I came to see that they were holding in their hands a Jet magazine. I thought it was a centerfold, again, of the Jet magazine. But no, they were looking at a picture of Emmett Till.
Mississippi. It was 1955. Things had begun to change for people of color in America since slavery times. However, African Americans knew that they were not in a position to force change too quickly. It was in this river that the body of 14-year-old Emmett Till was found after he had been brutally murdered by white men for an exchange of words with a white lady at a store where he went to purchase candy. Emmett Till was black, and being from Chicago was not fully aware of the dangers facing him in the racially charged South. The prosecuting attorney's final statement to the jury was, "I'm sure every one of you Anglo-Saxons will have the courage to free these men." In spite of several eyewitnesses testifying to the abduction of Emmett Till, the jury came back with a not guilty verdict after just 1 hour of deliberation.
His mother insisted that he have an open coffin, a glass coffin, so everybody could see this. And that picture still resonates in my mind of the brutality of that murder over a whistle, not a reported whistle. We don't even know if he whistled. But the oppression of the movement and the thoughts and the behavior of people of African descent in America was so dominant at that time that the people who perpetrated this crime were never brought to justice. And it was well known who were the actors in this crime. And that event really shaped the way that I look at the world, the way I look at things. And it introduced me in a very strange way of the value of being human. I started looking at life, really differently as a young boy, at 10 years old. And, I was so moved and touched by this event that when I rode away, there was a fence there on the ball diamond between the backstop and the exit. Was riding my bicycle through this narrow opening, and I cracked the mirror on my handlebar. And I looked in that cracked mirror at the boys still standing there, and it kind of, it struck me funny. It struck me as strange that, if you look at a cracked mirror, it shows you 2 images of things. One, the actual size, and one size is bigger than the actual size. And so those 2 events, seeing the slain picture of Emmett Till, and then looking back in that cracked mirror on my bicycle handlebar as I rode away, really characterizes my story. That the experience of moving through the different stages of my development and my mistakes, my trials, my tests, my accomplishments, I look at them as a part of that cracked mirror experience of looking at Emmett Till. And it was really the thing that kind of stirred my soul that led me to finally become a Muslim in that quest for justice and to make sense of the world, of why such a small act of a whistle would engender such hatred in a people to cause them to brutally murder a 10-year-old boy, 12-year-old boy. And so, you know, I really characterize several major turning points, major events in my life as a part of this cracked mirror experience.